Hey guys, this is Chris Duhansey. I just wanted to make a quick video going over a trade that I took on the ES futures earlier this week and what led me to taking that trade. So earlier this week, after posting that last video titled Time for a Bounce, which I will link to this video, I was leaning long on the ES, the S&P futures, even though I'm overall bearish. Like I mentioned in that last video, markets do not move up or down in a straight line. Instead, they tend to ping pong from one level to the other as they make their overall move lower or higher. So last week, the week of April 18th, we had a pretty intense sell-off, which led to the ES SPY going down too far, too fast. In order for this move to continue, it was likely that price had to reset itself by bouncing, by going up a bit, then continuing that overall move lower. So when I came in on Monday earlier this week, I had the situation planned out on top of mind. And I was focused on capturing that potential upside if price started showing signs of it. And it did, following the open on Monday, which led me to getting into the trade. I was able to capture this move, a good chunk of this move right over here. So like I mentioned, I had developed a game plan for that trade prior to coming in that day. Knowing what to do makes it a lot easier to react when the opportunity presents itself versus scrambling to just put a plan together in the heat of the moment. So I bought the 4350 calls expiring April 27th on Wednesday and the 4350 calls expiring on April 29th, today on Friday. I was essentially controlling two long futures contracts through the options. I decided to express this idea through the options because, like I've mentioned before, it gives me a lot more flexibility in entries and also management of the trade. I don't have to be too price specific, meaning I only have to get the general area right, and also I'm just less prone to getting wicked out and stopped out prematurely. And with that, I could hold them for longer. They don't all work, but this specific trade ended up working out. I ended up closing the trade right before the close that day for a profit of a little over $1,000. Like I mentioned, I captured this move to the upside, highlighted in blue. Not all of it, a good chunk of it. Since then, since that rally that we had on Monday, we ended up giving all of it back, going through the lows before rallying up close to that point again and selling off yesterday. So again, like I mentioned, these don't all work. Trading is all about taking shots at high probability areas and playing the probabilities, meaning stopping out for a small loss if the trade idea is wrong and maximizing the winners when you're right. I actually tried getting long earlier in the day prior to this trade with the 4400 calls right over here. Two contracts, 4400 calls, and got stopped out for a $250 loss. Then I gave that area a try again when I noticed price reacting, which led to that $1,000 winner, which are these set of calls right over here, the 4350s. I had two contracts, the 4350s expiring April 27th and the 4350s expiring on April 29th. So giving that area a try again resulted in the win, $1,000 winner, ending the day near net 800. So when I'm trading futures, I'm usually after bigger moves, meaning I'm looking for bigger moves to set up and trade off of those macro levels, off of macro levels. They're more reliable, and also they produce bigger moves that cover a lot more ground. Instead of sitting in front of the screens all day and scalping, I'd rather just look for these types of moves setting up throughout the week, size it, and hit it in order to capture P&L. So that being said, that's going to do it here for this video. If you like videos like this one, make sure to like, subscribe. We will be putting out more videos like this one throughout the week. Thank you for watching. See you guys here in the next video.